Cinderella worked tirelessly in the kitchen, stirring pots and washing dishes, her hands sore from the endless tasks. Meanwhile, her stepmother and stepsisters lounged in the drawing room, chatting and laughing, carefree and oblivious to Cinderella's struggles. Her stepsisters, with their loud voices, mocked her from time to time, while her stepmother only gave her more chores. Cinderella dreamed of escaping her harsh life, but every time she looked at the fire burning in the hearth or the endless pile of laundry, it felt impossible. Then, one day, an invitation to a royal ball arrived, but her stepmother cruelly forbade her to attend, making her toil even harder than before. Cinderella's heart sank when her stepmother, Marissa, dismissed the royal ball invitation, leaving her in despair. Just when all hope seemed lost, a swirl of sparkling light appeared, and her fairy godmother appeared. With a wave of her wand, the fairy godmother turned a pumpkin into a carriage, mice into horses, and Cinderella's rags into a stunning gown, complete with glass slippers. But remember, she warned, the magic fades at midnight. Cinderella's heart soared as her fairy godmother magically transformed her life. A pumpkin turned into a sparkling carriage, and mice became powerful horses. Her rags became a stunning gown, with delicate glass slippers to match. Cinderella rushed to the ball, and everyone marveled at her beauty, especially the prince, who asked her to dance. They shared laughter and joy, but as midnight approached, she remembered the fairy godmother's warning. In a hurry, Cinderella fled, leaving behind one glass slipper. Cinderella entered the grand ballroom, and every eye was on her. Prince Charming, captivated by her beauty, immediately asked her to dance. They swirled around the floor, laughing and enjoying each other's company. But as the clock struck midnight, Cinderella panicked. She remembered the fairy godmother's warning and fled, leaving behind one glass slipper. The next day, the prince set out to find the mysterious girl. He traveled from house to house with the slipper, but it didn't fit any of the stepsisters. Despite her stepmother's objections, Cinderella tried on the slipper and it fit perfectly. The prince knew she was the one. As the clock struck midnight, Cinderella fled the ballroom, leaving behind a glass slipper. The prince, captivated by her, was determined to find her. The next day he arrived at Cinderella's house, and when the slipper fit her perfectly, he knew she was the one. Overjoyed, he invited her to the palace. Her stepmother and stepsisters were shocked and jealous, but Cinderella remained kind and forgiving. The prince and Cinderella grew closer, and he soon asked her to marry him. She said yes, and the kingdom celebrated as Cinderella's life changed forever. When Cinderella's glass slipper fit perfectly, her dreams came true. The prince knelt before her and her stepfamily watched in disdain. Soon after, Cinderella and the prince were married in a grand ceremony at the palace. Though her stepmother and stepsisters tried to spoil the day, Cinderella remained peaceful and happy. With love, kindness, and a pure heart, she and the prince ruled the kingdom, spreading joy and happiness. They lived happily ever after, surrounded by love, laughter, and friends. The end.